From the amazing brand new Bowling Plaza at South Point. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. 3 divisions going on right now because it was the Tournament of All-Time Champions as well as the Tournament of Non-Champs, or as we've revised it, Future Champs, because that sounds much more optimistic. On the right are the handicap champs. That's top seed Austin Gilbert taking on 2 seed Sergio Torres. And in that match, Sergio is giving Austin 14 pins. He'll have to win by 15. So we got a pair of 5 pins up right now. Austin missed his last 9 count. I bet he makes this one. There we go. I didn't jinx. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Didn't know that was going to hurt so much in the back end there. He made it. That's all that matters. It's early on, but Torres has a big lead as he opened up with 3 in a row. Front and center here, it's Wesley looking to avenge his runner-up finish in yesterday's Mojave Invitational by winning a major title here in the TOC, and he is close early on against 2 seed Kyle Duster, who has been on fire on tour lately. No thumbs and a lot of talent going at it in the Scratch Division title match. Wesley, the familiar style, curling it up on his entire forearm, just about. Hopefully I'll have better results than yesterday when he left something like 13 7-pins over 2 games to lose the title to Sorel Cardenas. On the far left, someone's going to be a non-champ no more, because that's the Scratch Non-Champs event. 2 guys that are eventually going to win a lot of Scratch titles. I think that's a safe guarantee there, Teagan, Smale, and Zack, but someone's going to win number 1 right now. Teagan has climbed the ladder to this point in that division, beating Austin Schlei and Jamison Payton. Duster, we said, got by Eric Hatchett in round 1, and Hatchett beat Zack in a good match to open the Scratch finals. When Kyle posts that follow-through like he just did there, that means he pured it off his hand, and he's been doing an awful lot of that with that 23 out of 24 strike run in 2 consecutive title matches earlier this season. Good shot from Smale. Definitely one of the rising stars on tour. Zack would be in the Scratch division ordinarily, except he's stuck in the middle of a points race right now. But no points today, so we said get me the heck out of handicap, and taking full advantage of it right there. The tallest of the traveling Gilberts on tour. Austin gets a nice shot there. And he still trails by quite a bit. Would love to double up here. Nice basic fundamentals carried him to over plus 320 today. That's going left again. Hold on, Route 66 today, lanes get pretty blown out in the middle because you can't really swing it out too far, too heavy a volume. So all these players using these aggressive bowling balls in the middle lane, the lane starts to hook early on them. And that's the result. And you see even Wesley on the left side fighting that. He's had to bump it so far right, he's now crossing the dry area for a righty. So he's kind of got to move in zones to solve that problem. Tricky 3-9 spare here. And covers it up nicely. Good job, but right now Mr. Torres is in the driver's seat here. He just wants to keep on marking. Force Kyle to play catch-up. Long, no problem in his 9-pin. I got the Long fan club directly to my left and the Gilbert fan club directly to my right here, so... And Mama Lowe's nowhere to be seen, but I guarantee you she's lurking. Torres, yet another of the 2-handers that are so prevalent in the modern game, has been closer to more titles than he has, but he has managed to win 1. Finished 2nd here in the regular season at the stadium, so he's got a good look in this facility, which is good news for him because we're going to take advantage of this place. Along with a great basic physical game as well. Has been painfully close to earning a title in the handicap division, but his results have been so good even without that title that he's one of the candidates for All-Conference Bowler of the Year without that win, so it speaks to his consistency there. Lowe just getting 9'd to death right now. 9 counts in the 3rd, 5th, and 7th. That right-hand lane is the difference in this match right now. As Duster has just been unconscious lately. shot from Smale over to the left. He posts it. And he flushes it. Austin still with trouble getting that ball to skid through the middle portion of the lane. Good news is he only left a 5-pin. The better news is I won't predict whether he makes it or not, so we don't have to jinx him out of that. 60 lanes, 30 on either side, giant scoreboards above, our logo over there, and a big shot for Smale down here. He's got it. Well, no bad bowling going on right here. Let's see why they're bowling for the titles out of a 136 player field today. I think people like this place. The Mojave Conference schedule next year is September will be at the Plaza, October will be at the Plaza, November will be at the Plaza, and then it's main event in December at the Plaza. Boy, so after slowing down to, what was it, 220 something in his last title match, Duster is back at it again. Strike, 9 spare, 9 spare, 6-bagger to all but put away low. Low's got to strike out here and we'll need some help. You'll see the trouble with these long oil patterns. Austin's ball was hooking early. You make enough of a move right, and you hit that long oil that's unused out towards the gutter, and you miss the head pin right. Frustrating. Look how far right Wesley's standing. Finally gets the hit on the right-hand lane. Don't see lefties playing right of fifth arrow very often. Good job with the spare. Unless Torres slows down here, Austin's going to run out of frames. But you never know with these two-handers. They could strike out. They could go 3-2. Spare for long, but he's trailing to the early 5-bagger. And I don't think Sergio's going to slow down, folks. Just got a good look and throwing good shots. Well, that's bowling for you. Finally strike on the lane you couldn't strike on, and then you lose it on the lane you were doing great on. That is a frustrated, talented Team USA member right there. Second and second against this level of field is outstanding, but don't tell Wesley that right now, because he would 2 rectangular pieces of firewood right now is what he's earned this weekend. Look, it's going to be a clean, what is that, clean 210, but who can stop the Duster Express? A little slowdown in the Arizona Mojave Invitationals weren't what he wanted them to be, but he's making some coin the last few months. Oh! Perfect time for that. And as I so often say, I have never caught one of these on camera. Never! Sergio has an opportunity to make history. Of course, that ball strikes for Wes. Great day for Austin, who's going to be in a runner-up performance. All that's left is see if Duster can put up a third 11-strike performance in his last 4 title matches. That is uncanny good on any level. Why not? And now, come on, Sergio. Oh, he threw it slow. Boo! 246 scratch, my goodness. Oh, that's one of those when you're Austin, you just shake your opponent's hand and tip your cap, because there's nothing he could have done about that one. Nice guy gives him a handshake. Sergio's your winner in Handicap Champs. Earlier today was Rachel Csanyi, if you didn't watch part 1, winning Handicap Non-Champs. That's her there in the blues, celebrating with her fan club. This is for 270. 268 is still going to be one of the very highest games of the day. No front 8s or 9s or anything all weekend long. 2 pretty challenging patterns. Duster, who once again busted out with, well, maybe I should hang him up on the Facebook. Look at this. Nope. After missing the cut yesterday, and it's a watered down T of C, and starting an absolute riot with his success on certain other places. Well, you know what? They ain't here having a great time with us in all ages and averages, and we're glad to see everybody that was. And it's Planet Duster making another orbit around his own little personal universe right now. Fantastic job out of him. That leaves Mr. Long and Mr. Smale, and Mr. Smale is halfway to perfection, let alone his first career title. As Zack is kind of pulling a low right here, as he's done nothing wrong, just has a whole lot of 9 counts to show for it. When you whiff the 9 count, that doesn't help, and he's probably getting a little frustrated looking up at the scoreboard directly over his with nothing but little crosses on him right now. That is Teagan on top, of course, and Zack down there. Listen, both of these players are going to win a lot of scratch division titles. And this is, heck, Zack's first opportunity to do so. All right, now, Wesley should go over and pat him on the back and go, dude, I know the feeling. Because that happened to Wesley 3 title games in a row. Just 9-9-9-9-9. Marguerita's just vehemently angry. Well, there she is. That's not Marguerite. That's Zack's mom. That's how he knows how to make a 10-pin. Right now, you just sit back and cheer for this young man to take it all the way. Works so hard on his game. His dad, a de facto beat reporter for our tour, with all his updates about what his kid is doing. He's got reason to be proud right now. He's a few minutes away from being a scratch champion. Will it be via perfection? It still might. Yeah. Big crowd still sitting watching this on a Sunday afternoon here in Vegas. Stadium seating here. Austin, that wasn't fair. He didn't give you an opportunity there. That's all right. Second out of a whole lot of people's not so bad. Plus, you're still very tall. Added bonus. 9th frame for Teagan. Come on, buddy. Hold on. Yeah, baby, there you go. Don, his dad over there, started this match with a full head of black hair. So did Mike. couple agreements there. Zack, a really good shot at all-conference bowler there in the handicap division, where he is because of the points at the moment. There you go. That's Zack Long. Zack is going to campaign for endless 10th frame format here. Suddenly show up. That's not going to happen. Mojave season wrapped up yesterday. Next weekend, New Mexico, Texas wraps up with their last regular season event on Saturday. Last regular season event of the tour on Saturday, followed by their invitational on Sunday.
Sorry, Zack.
Then the Pac Northwest Invitational, then the Pac Northwest T of C, which anybody could bowl, whether you like it or not, Duster. Zack just trying to get out of the way at this point. And after that, 2 weeks from now, we will have our field set for the TPC. And this guy will be a factor in it, guarantee you. Well, he knows he's a champion. He can X out that future or non from his resume. Can he do it in the most spectacular way possible? One more hit and this will already be the high game of the weekend. And this whole place wants him to get 3 more. Looking good. Couldn't walk the ball down high flush in the 1-3 pocket any better than that. What a feeling this has to be for him. We'd like to apologize in advance for Facebook running out of memory if Teagan gets 300 here, because Teagan's dad will write a War and Peace length novel. Boulder Bowl will explode. A little further right. Look it up. Oh. Listen to the round of applause for a brand new scratch champ, Teagan Smale. Well, he's got a chance to, yeah, the kids down lower asking for him to whiff it for the most unique front 10 score ever. 282 if he whiffs it. They're telling him to miss it. We'll see what happens. Oh, we'll take 284. That's good enough. Outstanding performance by all of our finalists. Jameson continues to cheat on me by hugging it. There, that's right. There we go. Well-deserved hugs all the way around for him. We'll introduce all of our champs, and we'll do it all over again in Albuquerque in 6 days. We hope to see you all there.